There comes a moment when you realize you've built something inside yourself worth protecting, not from the world, but from erosion. If you've ever felt the need to guard your peace without shutting your heart, after integration, after learning how to serve without disappearing, a new challenge emerged. Protection. Not fear-based protection, not defensiveness, but discernment. I noticed how easy it would have been to swing too far in the other direction, to turn boundaries into walls, to turn clarity into rigidity, to turn self-respect into distance. Pain had taught me a lot. Clarity had stabilized me. But guardianship asked something subtler. Could I protect what I built without closing myself off? Walls are reactive. They exist because something already hurt you. Guardianship is different. It's proactive. It watches quietly. It responds instead of recoiling. I had to learn the difference. There were moments I felt my body tighten when old patterns showed up. Familiar manipulation, subtle disrespect, the quiet pressure to overextend. Before, I would have absorbed it. Then I would have reacted. Now I paused, not to attack, not to withdraw, just to decide. Guardianship doesn't announce itself. It shows up in small refusals, in calm redirections, in silence, where explanation would invite negotiation. That was new for me. I didn't need to justify my boundaries anymore. I didn't need agreement to know what felt misaligned. And strangely, that didn't make me colder. It made me safer, not armored, anchored. I noticed that when I protected my peace gently, others adjusted more than I expected. Some drifted away, some leaned in differently. Both were informative, because guardianship reveals compatibility. It doesn't punish, it clarifies. I learned that protecting your inner world isn't about controlling access. It's about maintaining posture. You don't need to keep people out when you know how to stay upright inside yourself. That posture becomes the boundary, and it's felt. People sense when you're no longer available for patterns that erode you, not because you say it loudly, but because you stop responding to them. Guardianship taught me that peace isn't fragile. It just requires maintenance. Not vigilance born of fear, but attention born of respect. If you're listening to this and feeling protective of your growth, you don't need to build walls. Just stay present. Guardianship isn't about distance. It's about discernment. And discernment, practiced gently, keeps your heart open while keeping your center intact. Imagine a garden, not wild, not fenced off completely. There's a gate. The gate isn't locked shut, but it isn't wide open either. There's a keeper standing there. They don't block the entrance. They don't interrogate everyone who approaches. They simply watch. They know what belongs in the garden and what will trample it. Some people pass through easily. Some are asked to slow down. Some are turned away, not in anger, but in clarity. That's the difference between a wall and a guardian. Walls exist out of fear. Guardians exist out of care. A wall keeps everything out. A guardian protects what's growing inside. Becoming a guardian is learning to stay open without being unprotected.